What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I bring a little bit of a different strategy because we're going to be talking about the step index, we're going to be talking about V75, and we're also going to be talking about all other volatility indices. So this strategy works on all those volatility indices and including step index, right? So this is a very powerful inclusive strategy. It's going to be using a combination and a series of indicators for you to get the perfect entry. We're also going to be using price action, which means that this is a confluence strategy, right? Confluence strategy basically means that we apply all the different types of trading styles that we have in the market to provide a setup or an entry point. So most people do prefer that type of trading because it's more accurate. Just imagine using 2 or 3 strategies to give you an entry, right? It just reduces your risk and improves and increases your reward, right? So without wasting much time, we want to jump into the settings for this strategy and how you can actually use it as well. So the conditions that have to be met. It's quite a simple strategy. If you are serious about your trading journey, if you are serious about making money, you should be able to use this strategy to make some good profits, right? But before we start, don't forget to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post a video, whenever I post an upload here on this channel. We have just passed 30,000 subscribers and I am about to do a promotion right here on this channel, so make sure you don't miss that promotion. Make sure you watch all the videos right here on this channel, right? Also check back with the other videos that I would have posted right here on this channel. Find the perfect strategy that suits your trading style, right? This is the reason why we have so many strategies, because we all have different trading styles. We can't have the same trading style, right? So make sure you get the one that suits your trading style, that's comfortable with you, and stick to that. Okay, I've also posted a video on my second YouTube channel where I do live trading sessions, analysis in depth, and where I provide in-depth analysis on either volatility indices and boom and crash and most, right? So make sure you go check that out. Again, there's a link in the description box below where you can just go and see the channel. Okay, you're also free to join our trading community with over 7,000 traders. That's our Telegram channel. It's completely free to join. All you have to do is click the link in the description box below and it will take you straight to that Telegram channel, right? And I post strategies, I post signals, I post trading, I post anything that is going to help you improve your trading journey in that channel. So make sure you're part of it. Okay, make sure you're part of it. And if you are wondering which broker I use, I have left a link in the description box below, so you can just go and sign up. It's completely free, right? So I want us to go through the settings for this strategy, and then we'll talk about the conditions that have to be met for you to get an entry. I'm actually looking at a potential entry right now. I'm not yet quite sure if it's going to play out, but I'll show you guys once we are done with it. So I'm on V25. You're going to look at V75. Also going to look at the step index, right? So let me remove all these indicators that I have and make this a fair fight so that we all start from the same page, right? So right now you can see I have a blank chart and we are going to do the step-by-step process of installing the strategy. So the first strategy or the first indicator that we want to install under our indicators is the moving average. And this moving average is going to be a key component when you're placing your entries. So it has the following properties: a period of 40, a shift of 0, a method of simple, apply to clause, and then the styling. Of course, you can pick any styling of your choice, but I would prefer that we all use the same colors because I'm going to be referring to them when I'm explaining, right? So this is, I just picked red, and then I'm going to click done, and as you can see, I have a red line running across my charts, right? The next strategy, I keep saying strategy, the next indicator that we want to install is going to fall under our indicator window 1, and it's the stochastic oscillator which is right here, right? And this stochastic oscillator will have the following properties: a percentage K period of 10, a percentage D period of 5, slowing of 10, price field of low high. Method simple, right? Levels, we're going to have level 30 and level 70, and level 30 will be labeled as buy zone, and level 70 will be labeled as sell zone. And then we're going to go back, and then the styling on our main is going to be green, and then on our signal it's going to be black, just like this. So please make sure you also follow the same colors that I'm using if you have a white background, right? Because if you have a black background on the signal one, if you put black, then you won't be able to see that line. So be cautious of that. And then I'm going to click on done. And then our last indicator that we want to install is the MACD, and it's right here. And this MACD is going to have the following properties again: fast EMA of 12, slow EMA of 26, MACD SMA of 9, apply to close. And then on the styling, the main will be blue, and then the signal will be red, right? And then we're going to click on done, and as you can see, we're back from where we started at, right? We're back. So probably you're now wondering, what are the conditions for you to enter into a buy or for you to enter into a sell trade? Okay, and this is what we want to discuss. But before we do that, make sure you have subscribed, make sure you have liked this video to show that you really support this channel and you would want to see more content. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Just 100 people out of all the thousands that watch this video. Just 100 people. Okay, the first condition that has to be met, right? Firstly, you have to be in your 5-minute time frame, right? And then the zoom level, you can just use the second from last zoom level. Basically, move to the last zoom level and you move one step up. That's the second from last zoom level, and you are in your 5-minute time frame, right? And you're in a 5-minute time frame. And the first condition that has to be met is your stochastic should be, if you want to place a buy. So if you want to buy, your stochastic should be in a buy zone, should have reached your buy zone, showing that we are done with selling, right? Remember, the stochastic shows you the momentum of the market. So basically, if you see that stochastic has hit your buy zone, it means you're now starting to look for buy trades because we are done selling. Okay? Okay? After that, the next thing that you have to look at is your candlesticks and this red line. The candlesticks have to cross to be above your moving average right here. This is why I was saying I'm actually looking at a potential setup. If the candlesticks cross to be above that red line, then the next thing that is going to give us our entry is the MACD. And the MACD has to be above this zero level. So once the MACD then crosses to be above the zero level, then we can enter into that buy trades. So it's a combination of three conditions, and if they're all met, then you can jump into the market. So now let's take a look at an example where it actually happened, right? Let's look for an example where it actually happened. Let me look for a perfect example. Okay, something like this. So we say the first condition is what? Your stochastic has to be in your buy zone. Second condition, your candlesticks have to cross above your moving average. Third condition and final, your MACD has to cross the zero level, to be above the zero level. And as you can see, we went all the way up, right? We went all the way up after that. So there are so many examples. There's so many examples. Right here we had another one. We were in our buy zone, right? Our candlesticks crossed above our moving average. and then the MACD crossed the 0 level, and as you can see, we pushed all the way up. Okay, maybe let's talk about the most important section, which is trading V75 with this strategy. Trading V75 with this strategy. A few moments ago, our stochastic was at the sell level. This time, these are the conditions that you're going to need for you to enter into a sell. Your stochastic has to be in a sell level. This time, your candlesticks have to cross to be below the moving average, and your MACD has to be below the 0 level this time. So it's almost like the opposite. It's directly the opposite, and as you can see, we went all the way down. This is V75 5-minute time frame, right? V75 5-minute time frame. Here was another entry. All our conditions were met. Our stochastic was in the buy zone. Our candlesticks were above the moving average, and then we also had our MACD above the 0 line, right? So there's so many entries. Let's take a look again at step index, right? And you can see that it follows the same procedure. Buy zone, candlesticks cross to be above, MACD crossed our 0 line to be above the 0 line. Can you see we're still in an uptrend and we're moving up, right? So you can also use this strategy again in your 15-minute time frame, as long as you follow the correct procedures. So if you're using your 15-minute time frame, which I also prefer, here was your buy zone, here was your crossover above your moving average, and then here was the MACD crossing to be above the 0 line. So you could have even entered a little bit earlier in the market, although you were going to receive this retracement, but eventually the market pushed up, right? Something like that. So can you see how this strategy works, guys? You can try it out on your demo accounts first before you move on to your real accounts, so that you don't so that you first get comfortable with the strategy before actually using it. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it and you share it with your friends. Don't forget to join the free Telegram channel with the links in the description box below. Until next time.